Hi ladies, it's Angela here from Bevlan and Body, and today I'm going to be going through some little tweaks and little do's and don'ts when you're going through your heels dance technique. Now, when you're starting out, it's just like you're trying to get through the choreo, trying to figure it all out, so don't be hard on yourself, but I promise these little details will take your dancing from like okay to something that you can really be proud of and it's going to stand to you. So this video was actually inspired by a TikTok that we popped on TikTok, obviously, that went pretty viral. So I'm going to link that TikTok down below in the description box, and I'll maybe place it here so you can have a little look for yourself too. So when you're ready, let's get into it. For the first move is when we're coming up from the floor. So let's say we're kneeling on the floor like this. What we do not want to do is we don't want anything to be rounded, okay? You want to think elongate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the first thing that you're not going to be doing, which is this. Okay? We want to avoid that. You want to think straight legs and really arching as much in your back as possible. So instead of just coming up, we're going to pop up to straight legs here and then bring our back up nice and straight, okay? So if you're like, Angela, I'm not flexible, it will happen, but I'm going to give you two things to help, okay? So when we're coming up, you want to really kind of place your hands closer to your legs, not too far away. Place it close to your legs, and you're going to really think about coming up on your tippy toes. And you also want to think about pushing your hips back, okay? So that way your weight isn't over your toes. Because if your weight is over your toes, you're going to bend your knees, and it's going to actually really maybe destroy your knees and also not give you the counterbalance that we need. So push your hips back, and then when you come up, arch as best as you can. If you want to be a little bit fancy, you can add a hair whip, but the most important thing is keep those legs straight and arch on the way up. Our next move that we're just going to go into details on is you're standing over your whatever side this is for you, just over one side, slight bend in that knee, other leg is nice and straight, okay? You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So a few things are happening there. My weight is really pushed back over this side. So if you look at me from the side, when I do this, I go 1, 2, 3, and my weight is staying this side, okay? I'm not coming center and bending my knees. Very important to keep your weight over this side. I'm going to come behind right here. I'm going to keep my head, I'm going to arch my back. I'm leaning my head to the side. I'm keeping this leg straight, and then I'm coming up my body, okay? So really think arching everything back and relaxing the neck to go all the way around, okay? So we don't want to have bent knees, shoulders not engaged, all the way around. You want to think pushing back, push back, drop the head this way because it's going to help you flick it up. When we're coming up, chin comes up and I'm really engaging my hands on my body. So our final move is when we're actually sitting on the floor. Really big thing, always make sure that you're engaging your body up top, pushing your chest forward and bringing your shoulder blades really back and down, thinking of the bottom of your shoulder blades touching at the very bottom, okay? So we're down here, okay, engaging. My shoulder is back. I'm going to take my leg, it's almost like I'm going to kick my bum, and I'm going to bring my leg up nice and straight, okay? So when I do this, I don't want to be down here, okay? I want to make sure that my leg isn't bent, and do not ever do this, please, because dance teachers around the world will cry, okay? We don't want this. Pointing your toe, when you point your toe, it's really like a line in between the top of your toes all the way down. So let's go through that again. A shoulder in line here, arching. I'm going to go round and up. So those are the 3 do's and don'ts. If you want to have a general recap, make sure you know where your weight is supposed to be, that if you're coming up from the floor, your legs are supposed to be straight. If you're kicking your leg needs to be straight. Bringing that arch into the back by using your shoulder blades towards the bottom. So I hope you got some value. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, and feel free to comment below what you'd like to see on the channel.